Welcome to Aged to Perfection Neat Life. I always hear that drinking good bourbon can make you see double. Well, looks like it's a good day. Look at these twin beauties here. What's the difference? Why do I have two bottles of Buffalo Trace? Well, if you look closely on this one right here, you will see this is a bottle from Give270. Give270 hand selected this barrel pick. So right now, I have a single barrel Buffalo Trace, and I've heard you just can't beat that. The guys over at Give270, Kenny and Eric, were nice enough to supply me with this, and they said it is so amazing. This is such a different, unique bottle that I absolutely had to try it side by side with a normal bottle of Buffalo Trace. And for those of you wondering, Give270.org is a 501c3 charity. What I would do if I were you, I'd go to Give270.org online, sign up for their bourbon raffles. They have a lot of really great unicorns. Highly recommend it. Plus, if you get a chance to talk to Kenny or Eric, you guys won't be disappointed. They're bourbon nerds just like the rest of us. Now, MSRP on Buffalo Trace, $25 to $35. Buffalo Trace is typically one of my normal mixers. But from what I understand, this bottle here is so unique and different. They actually auction it off on their site, and this is made to be drank neat, but with a little bit of ice. I'm excited to dig in. Now, normally Buffalo Trace has a short finish with light notes of honey, brown sugar, maybe a whiff of dark fruit. So that's what I'm expecting as I come into this. Let's go ahead and give her a fresh crack. That's good cork pop. So we have the Give270 Buffalo Trace single barrel right here, and then we have the normal Buffalo Trace just from the regular bottle. First up, let's go ahead and start with the normal Buffalo Trace. On the nose, it smells like Buffalo Trace. It's got those lighter notes of vanilla. I'm not really getting much baking spice. Little honey, little sweet. Now, the Give270 Buffalo Trace, let's go ahead and see it on the nose. I mean, just from the nose itself, all those aromas that you really love, the cinnamon, the baking spice, the honey, the toffee, they all kind of come out. The way I can just describe this is it's a bouquet of scent. It is so noticeably different. Honestly, you know, what can you do with Buffalo Trace? How different can it be? The answer is a lot. Now, both of these offerings are at 90 proof. I personally like to sip something a little higher, more of the 100 to 100 plus range. That being said, I am a big fan of Weller Special Reserve, so I'm happy to sip something in the 90s every now and then. Plus, I'm always looking for a good introductory bourbon for my friends. Let's go ahead and try the normal Buffalo Trace. Cheers, friends. Well, like with any 90 proof, it's smooth, it's easy to sip, very short finish. You get a little bit of that toffee, you get a little bit of that honey on the back. It's very subtle, it's very nice, it's very inviting. All in all, Buffalo Trace, it's your mixer of choice, you know, great old fashioned, good to goes with anything. You know, Buffalo Trace, it's the workhorse of bourbons. You can't go wrong with it. And it has an MSRP of 30, you're good to go. Let's try to Give270. Man, on the nose, I can already tell such a difference. Oh, man, that is rich. This does not drink like Buffalo Trace. It's inviting, it's subtle, it's nice. It doesn't give you that punch in the throat. Drinks like a 90 proof bourbon, but boy are those flavor notes really pronounced. Brown sugar, honey, baking spices, that hint of dark fruit that you love. That oak flavor really comes out, and honestly, it has a little bit of a peppery kick to it in the end that is really, really nice. Whereas the normal Buffalo Trace usually has a short finish, I'd say this one has about a medium finish. It sticks around a little longer than the other one. And also, if you look at it, it's a lot more viscous than the original Buffalo Trace. You can see those long, oily legs coming down. It may be sacrilege, but I'd put this bottle up there close to Weller Special Reserve. I'd recommend it to my friends. I really like it in my collection. He's easy, he's smooth, he's inviting, and I guarantee if you introduce him to your bourbon nerds who like to taste a good bourbon, he'll knock their socks off. If I were you, I'd head to their website and bid on one of these puppies because bourbon this good is going to disappear faster than it pours. When you do secure one of your own, honestly, I want you to try them side by side just like this and let me know what you think in the comments or stitch this video. For normal Buffalo Trace, for its flavor profile, its MSRP, its mixability, its drinkability, I give it a solid 5 out of 10. Now that's not bad, don't let that discourage you, because normal Buffalo Trace is normal Buffalo Trace, it's always been there, it always is going to be there. But this barrel pick from 270, honestly, I gave it a 7. I put it up there near Weller Special Reserve. This will be one of the introductory bourbons I recommend to my friends. I know I'm certainly going to have to go pick up another bottle. This Give270 barrel pick is a lot smoother of a sip, and its flavor notes are so much more pronounced. So guys, until next time, cheers. This has been a lot of fun. And hey, if you like content like this, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button and help our channel grow. It's an absolute blast bringing you reviews from the bourbon world and my experiences with this hobby. And hey, like I say every time, guys, pick up a bottle, share this video, share your bottle, because bourbon's always better with friends. And as a general disclaimer, I was given this bottle for free, but it does not influence my review. I call it like I see it, and this one right here, he's a keeper.